Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a good morning. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another Come With Me to the Gym vlog. Today we're doing a heavy glutes day because it's Monday. It's Monday, November 22nd, and on Mondays we lift heavy. We lift heavy for the glutes to get the gains.
Alright, so I didn't show you guys my dynamic stretching because it's usually like the same exact thing every single time. But today I want to show you guys some glute activations that I did that are a bit different than the usual ones I do. So here I'm doing some glute bridges with hip abductors at the top for 20 reps. Each rep is when you go down to the ground, come up, open your hips, and then bring it right back down. Also, as you guys can notice, I do take a pause at the bottom because I'm really making sure that I have the right form. So I'm just resetting my body, making sure that my core is tight and engaged, my back is sinking into that ground before I restart the next rep. Also, if you guys can notice, I have my tippy toes off the ground, so I'm really pushing off the heel of my foot, and that's really going to help activate the muscles in my glutes. And as mentioned before, like, glute activation is highly controversial, but we're going to still do them over here. So next, what I did was some Kneeland squats with the resistance bands. So here what you're pretty much doing is you're kneeling down shoulder width apart, right, for your knees, and you're just going to sit back into your heel like a squat and then come up and squeeze your glutes at the top. For this, I did 20 reps, and I'm just speeding this up because, like, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty much, and I didn't want to show you guys the whole entire thing. Next, what I'm doing is I'm actually doing some, like, lateral leg raises with the resistance bands. Now, here, I'm not using anything to hold myself up because I'm really trying to work on my balance, but you guys can definitely try holding onto something because it is going to be tricky on your balance to really lift your leg up to the side. So what I did here was I did 15 reps on each leg. I did try to take a pause in between because I really wanted to make sure that I was controlling my leg as I was bringing it up and keeping my balance. So next I just sped it up as I did the other side for 15 reps, and then we're gonna go straight from that into my actual glute workout. So if you guys don't know, hip thrust is the holy grail. Like, I don't care what anyone says, if you do not have a hip thrust variation on your glute day, you're doing it all wrong, like, period, point blank. So right now, I'm starting off light, right? I have 245 plates with a 10-pound plate just to warm up and just get those glutes kind of like activated, you know, that neuromuscular coordination going on. I'm also making sure that I'm hitting the thrust all the way to the top and I'm keeping my chin tucked in at all times. And I hold at the top for about 5 seconds, as you guys can see. Next, I added on some more weight. So what I did here was I added on 2 plates of 45, and this was like my usual heaviest that I would do because I'm trying, if you guys don't know by now, to get to 6 plates. So here I did about 8 to 10 reps, I can't really recall, and I held at the top for about 5 seconds. Now, honey, we added on some more weights, okay? I added on another 10-pound plate. So now we are hitting, I think it's 250 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, and I am going for about 8 reps. I tried to do 6 plates and it just didn't work, but here I was able to do this and I was very proud of myself. In pain, but very proud. So after I finished doing hip thrusts, which I love to do first because it's the heaviest and hardest one for me, I do sumo squats. Well, I did sumo squats, not do. Wow. And so here I'm just warming up by doing 1 plate on each side, and then once I finish this warm up, I'm actually going to go in and do a bit heavier because I really want to like max out with these compound lifts. As you guys can see, I just sped up the process because it's pretty much the same thing. Like, you want to have your feet open beyond your shoulders, toes pointed out, and then you want to go down, keep that core braced, keep that back straight and neutral. And then as you come up, you want to lift with your glutes and your legs. You don't want to lift with your back and your shoulder first, if that makes any sense, okay? Always keep that feet flat onto the ground. And as you come up, you kind of want to like thrust, squeeze your glutes forward as I'm doing here. And then slowly and controlly bring the barbell back down to the ground, tap it, reset, shoulders back up, chest up, and start all over. So the next exercise that I did was a compound lift, and that was Bulgarian split squats. Obviously, like, who does not do these on their glute day? And so what I'm actually doing here is just a warm up with the barbell. It was my first time actually doing this with the barbell because I usually do them with dumbbells, but I want to like switch it up a little bit and also go a lot heavier in the long run, of course. So I'm doing about 12 reps on each leg. I'm just going to speed up this process here so you guys can see what it looks like very quickly. And then I'm going to show you guys what I do when I added some plates onto it. So I went ahead and added some 10-pound plates on each side. If you guys cannot do that military press over your head, I don't advise you to do that. I'm able to lift it over my head, but usually you guys can just put it on a squat rack and then come up and, get into position. So what I'm doing here, as you guys can see, to target more my glutes, is I have a bigger gap in between my legs, and I'm actually leaning my torso forward. So this is really gonna help engage your glutes more than your thighs. And as you guys can also see, my abs is very much engaged. So it's tight and squeezed. And what I love about this exercise is that it gives you a lot of range of motion. So what you guys can see here is as I'm actually going really, really low and deep into the lunge, basically as low as I possibly can go without my knee touching. And then I come right back up, slow and controlled. So the last exercise I did for my glutes day, heavy glutes day, let's put some respect on this workout, is with a heavy dumbbell. As you guys can tell by the way I had to lift that up with my knee, doing some elevated squats. So the squats are elevated like a couple of inches off the ground, as you can see my feet are. And I'm also doing an ass to grass squat. So as you guys can see, I'm getting really full depth, going all the way down as low as possible without having my knees past my toes, which is super important. You guys want to keep your core engaged, have that neutral spine as you go down as low as possible. The wider your feet, the easier you will have and the more depth you will have in your range of motion. And then once I reached to like my 12th rep, I actually held it at like a 90-degree angle just to build up the tension in my quads and my glutes. It burned, you guys, but I did that for about 3 sets, as I did for pretty much every other workout we did today.
Woo! All right, so that was a good leg day, a good heavy glute day, I should say. It wasn't leg day. I am literally sticking to doing heavy glutes every Monday just to start my week off strong. I am no longer going to be working out on the weekends just because also I do have a lot more clientele on the weekends than I do during the week. Like my weekends are like back to back to back to back to back. So as you guys have seen my other video, if not my workout split, make sure to link that somewhere up below. Up below. That makes no sense. I am going to make sure to link that above somewhere in the corner. I'm also tracking all of my progress on my phone. So what I do is I have like in my notes, I have literally my weights, how much reps I did, what exercise I did, so that I can see the progression over time, because in order for you to grow muscle mass, you got to do progressive overload. And so right now I'm in the process of doing progressive overload, so like a load-in part of my program, and then I'm gonna deload where I'm gonna do like, less weights, higher reps, all of that good stuff, because you can't always be like up and up and up and up in your weights forever, because your body needs to relax a little bit, and it's also important to listen to your body. If your body is telling you, girl, chillax, we can't do this right now, girl, chillax. Listen to your body. There's a difference though between listening to your body and being lazy and not wanting to do the next set or a heavier weight. Another difference. And yeah, so I'm gonna end this vlog off real quick because I'm gonna go home. Hope you guys enjoyed my heavy glute day come to the gym with me little vlog. Definitely do not, if you haven't by now and you've reached this far, stop lurking, girl. Subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe. So just click the little subscribe button in the bottom corner. It's in red. Thank you. Don't forget also to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in my next vlog or whatever video I decide to post. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing like a chit chat, not get ready with me, because like I want to get ready for the gym and that takes like 2 seconds, but maybe like a chit chat smoothie time because I love smoothies. I don't know. I think that's a good idea. I think that's good. It's different. I haven't really seen much people do that. It's usually like a wind down, get ready with me. But we healthy over here, okay? We healthy. So we're going to do like a sit down smoothie time chit chat. I like that. We're going to do that. All right, guys. Have a good day. Don't forget to work out. Don't be lazy. Don't just be watching this video and not trying to work out. Get a workout in. Okay? Love you. Bye.